actually tried to do a voiceover, kind of a process video voiceover, and I have never done that really not very often before, so I don't know how this is going to turn out. But anyways, so I'm just going to show how I did the last 2 pages of my Smoooosh journal, and I was going to start out with the calendar pages, and then I got, I'm going to do my divider page instead. So I had this picture, and I wanted to use this little piece of paper with the googly eyes snowman on it, so I just added some foam tape and put that on there, and that's all the decorations I did on that page. And I'm going to cover the back, and I wanted to put a calendar of the weather for the month on this page. It's the very last page, so I cut that out and corner rounded everything, and there's the calendar, and I'll fuss around with that for a little bit and get it all matchy-matchy and glued down. Okay, and so once I got that, I cut out the calendar, put it on the back of it. It just shows all the weather that we had for the month of January. I'm going to add some stickers, and great way to use up those stickers that I bought them. I had to have them, and they're too big for anything that I do. So I will be really glad when they're gone, and I will not buy them again. But mostly I just decorated the calendar, and as you can see, that's the problem with voiceovers, is I always feel like, why am I telling you what I'm doing when you can see what I'm doing? But anyways, we'll give it a whirl here. I wanted to use up these wood veneer snowflakes that I got from Target a couple years ago now, and so I've almost got through all of them. I'm going to glossy accent those down to the page, and I have these little plastic snowflake embellishments that I've had for umpteen billion years that I'm going to try to use the rest of those up. I think I only ended up with a couple of those left. Snowflake sequins that we all ran out and bought last year that we have a bazillion of. I'm going to throw some of those on. I try to use them up through the entire Smoooosh January journal pages. I love this little stick. It's for nail art, and it cost about $1, and it's made of wax, and it works awesome. It's better than the pick it up stick. It doesn't stick as hard as the pick 'em up stick does, so I really, really like it. So I get all my pictures glued down here. I won't make you sit through me just gluing them down. Who wants to sit through that? And I decided I'm going to use up some of these cork stickers that I just had to have and never use because they're perfect and they're special, and I'm afraid to use them because what if I do it wrong? And so yeah, on the page they went, because we're not doing that this year. Everything's getting used up. So I put down this little cork stamp frame, and I had this suitcase that I knew I would never use for travel, so I decided to stick a funny picture of Benny on it. And I don't know, it just was textural, I guess is what I'm looking for. And so on it goes with some scrappy tape, and I fuss around with these little things that I printed out, and I'll get back to those. But okay, so I'll put some more of this on. No, I won't put some more of this on. Grab some die cuts that I have, and it doesn't have to be wintry or anything like that. I'm just trying to use the stuff up. So I'm going to use this little award looking journaling spot, and I'm going to put a picture of Joshua playing on his computer on it. So that takes up some room and kind of makes it stand out a bit. And then back to putting photos down. Again, see, won't bore you with it. We did our taxes yesterday. There's nothing fun about taxes, so I thought instead of a picture of our sad faces, I would just put TurboTax on there. I wanted this to be a little flippy that was over here. It was saying that the weather was in the 60s, but it just didn't work where I thought it would go, so I'm going to just glue it over here in the notes section and put a date on it, so that I remember when that was. Because it says basically, you're in the 60s. Yeah, Montana in the 60s in January. Odd. So I went ahead and did my journaling off camera. You guys don't need to sit here and watch me scribble. So we'll get to the decorating part. This is my box of yumminess. I love this. It's made with cookie racks and a basket, all of which I got from the Dollar Tree. It works awesome. It was so simple. But now I'm just filling in the white space, because the number one thing I hate in my Smoooosh journal is white space. So I don't have a rhyme or reason how this works. I grab a whole bunch of my stickers and start looking through them and see if anything goes with the photos that I have. And it's usually just words or little sayings or something like that that kind of correlate with the photos. And like I said, there's no rhyme nor reason. I saw this one, Big Smiles, and I thought it went perfect with Benny. I caught him in mid-yawn, which was hilarious. But I kind of fuss around with some stickers and stuff like that here, trying to find the right ones, and I'm just going to skip probably a bunch of this, but you kind of get the point. Find stickers, fill in white space. Yay! figured it out. Okay, so I wanted to have one of these white stickers go over these morning shots I had taken of the sunrise, and I always forget that I have them, but they're so cool. I used to have some white rub-ons that would have worked really good here, but they don't rub on anymore, so I had to throw them away. This is why we should use our stuff. But I didn't want the arrow, so I just stuck the wording on there, and it just worked out amazing. It looks like it's reflecting, but you can't even tell there's a sticker on there. And I put an arrow to my boo-boo because I decided to fall up a set of stairs, and I'm showing my war wounds. But I flipped through a bunch more stickers, trying to find anything that'll fill in the little spaces that I have, and I found a circle one that I had cut in half, so I just stuck it underneath there. And are you noticing there's no rhyme to reason to this other than to just go through my stickers and fill in the blank spots? Yeah, really difficult. This is why I don't do these very often as process videos, because it's just a bunch of stickers that I dig through and try to find one that fills up the space. But I am trying to find the right wordings to go here, and I fiddle fart around with it. Okay, this one goes here, and I swear we're almost done with the process video part. I'm going to glue on a few snowflakes, of course with my glossy accents. I'm going to hook it on with my little wax pencil. Love the wax pencil, you got to get one. And I love the little squeezy bottle for the glossy accents. It works so well. And yay, you survived my process video. Thanks for watching. Hang tight. Okay, so here's basically what I have for the month. I'm just going to do a very quick flippy through on this. And then we'll get into February. So most of this you've seen in previous videos. I just kind of decorated up the January calendar. I didn't add anything to it. I don't know if I will or not. I just kind of like to have it there, I guess. I added a piece of acetate to the front and decorated up. I tried to use up some stickers and stuff that I had. I was trying to use all my stuff up this month, so this is all that I had left, and so I just started decorating the empty spots. Week 1, and I added another piece of acetate in there, and I'm not going to go through a lot of this because I already did a video on it. Week 2, with a divider pocket and some larger photo arrangements there. Week 3, and with our Love for Food box, and again I kind of went through all of this stuff, and you can kind of just see the individual pages and how it kind of, it's just for fun. I like that it's kind of all eclectic and nothing really matches or anything. And if you want to see up close photos or you have questions, be sure to join the Smoooosh Journaling Facebook group. It's the best place to ask your questions and see what others are doing like this. And then this is the, I think week 4, 3, 4, I did another divider page here on that, and that, and these have up close photos on the Smoooosh Journaling page, Facebook group for it. So I don't know how much to go through with this because I don't like to go through a whole lot of detail on them, but I wanted to just show a quick flip of how it looked for January. And we have no snow. Well, we didn't, and it snowed last night, but it was actually in the 60s last week, which was craziness. The guys took the truck down to get it washed in the car wash, and it was just crazy that the weather's so warm. And then this is the last week. Of course, today is, well, I'm doing this on February 1st, but this won't go in until I start next month's stuff. Mostly I just used up some cork that I had and some die cuts and stickers and filled in the blanks, and I glued down some snowflakes, and yeah, pictures and taxes got done. Yuck. I don't like doing taxes. It was stressful this year. I used the rest of the stickers on the sticker sheet up on the back page here. And then I took some pretty sunrise shots, and I wanted to just put them in there. I didn't really have anything to say about them other than I took them, and I wanted to use this page. I don't know if you can see the googly eyes and stuff, so I thought that would be a good place to put it. And then on the back, I decided this month and this year, instead of trying to keep track of the weather every day and that kind of stuff, which I really want to do it, I just don't keep up with it. I decided at the end of every month I'm going to print out the weather calendar for what the temperatures were what they expected them to be and what the average is, and then what they ended up being. And so I just printed out the calendar and added some decorations and stuff, and then we move into February, and I haven't started it yet. The other thing I wanted to show, you already saw on my February video, the use it up one, what I want to use for February. I wish I had thought about doing that at the beginning of January, but I did want to show what I ended up left with at the end of January. So, and all of this stuff I will be keeping because it's all new from this year, so I don't want to get rid of it. But this is basically all that I have left. Okay, so let me get this out of here and I can show you. I had bought one of the mini themes from Echo Park to use as the January paper line that I wanted to use with it, because I didn't have any winter paper, really too much winter paper left over from the hoard that I went through. So I had used the entire mini theme up except for these pieces of paper. This is all that I have left from that kit, and I plan on keeping this until next year in case I need it. It's also a nice grayish blue color, so unless it's winter theme, I may pull it back out to use later on in the year if I need these kind of colors. So that's all the paper that I have left, and then this is all the embellishments that I have left, and all of these I will be keeping too. I have some of these confetti snowflakes and sequins that we've gotten. I think I got these at the dollar store. These are recollections, so I got them at Michael's, and so I used up a whole bunch of those. And the rest of this is a sticker sheets. I had that calendar sticker sheet. This is all that I have left of that calendar sticker sheet. I bought these, it was a full sheet of stickers from Hobby Lobby, and this is all that I have left of that full sheet of stickers. I have, of the one that came in the mini kit, these are the only 2 stickers I have left of that kit, and so I'll keep them for next year. The only embellishments I have left are a couple of snowflakes, and I have these plastic ones that I've had forever, and I've used most of those up. I had a whole bunch of those. And then I'm keeping these pocket cards because, again, they're brand new, so I'm going to use them again next winter. I had a little strip. There's a snowflake die cut left, and then basically this is all the pocket cards that I had left. I won't go through them, but I'm going to keep them again for next winter. Okay, just a little quick insert here. I wanted to, my husband and I were talking about all my crafting stuff and all that, and what I planned on doing for the next year when I wanted to buy more. You know, it's great to use up all the stuff and have a opportunity to buy new stuff, but what do you pay for it for? And we're really big into savings. We've saved really good over the last couple of years. Last year we did the 52-week saving plan in a little jar, and we saved that up, and I thought that's a brilliant idea. That is what I'm going to do. And so when I was putting all of my stuff together, I had my little pieces of paper left that's going to go in there, and all of my embellishments, and the guys went to town to pick up groceries for me because it snowed and I don't drive in the snow. And I had him pick me up some cash because this is all that I have to do January or winter stuff with next year, is just the stuff that I showed already. My plan is at the end of every month I'm going to put some money in it and use it also as my savings, so that next January when I go to do my stuff, I will have a little bit of savings money already saved so that I can go out and buy stuff. So if, you know, finances turn or whatever, and I don't have a lot of money at that time for some whatever reason, I will stumble across some petty cash that was meant just for my crafting. You could do this for any amount of money you wanted, but if nothing else, you know, I may spend it, I may not spend it, but at least I won't have to try to come up with it once I'm ready to buy new stuff for the next year. So I just wanted to share that. So back to the video. Yeah, so that's all that I ended up with left for January out of a whole tub of stuff. So thanks for watching, thanks for catching up. I hope you guys like this kind of video. If you do, be sure to thumbs up or leave me a comment that you like it so that I can do them again. And hey, come join the Smoooosh Journaling Facebook group. It's a lot of fun. It's a nice slow moving group though, so it's not a big fast group, so it's a great add-on. You guys have a great day. I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye now.